Hello guys, welcome back to another tips video. This is round 19 tips for 2025. Only 4 out of 9. Most clubs I tipped were wrong. I only got Thursday night and Sunday ticket correct. Anyways, let's go. Essendon v Giants. Giants are 11 and 6. Bombers are 6 and 10. Bombers have lost 6 in a row. Giants have now won 4 in a row. Bombers better than last time in round 9 last year. Wow. Bombers are really bad. They lost to Richmond in a low scoring contest. Oh my god. I think it was raining. Pretty sure. And anyways, for this first game, tipping the Giants by 29 points. Moving on to Friday night, Brisbane v Bulldogs. Brisbane are 12 and 4 and 1. Lions have now won 3 in a row after they lost to the Giants. Now beating Carlton. Dogs have more percentage than Brisbane, but the Dogs is 10 and 7. But they're out of VA because they lost to the Crows. They just can't beat top 8 teams. Lions better than last 2 times. Back in Gather Round and last year. Anyways, tipping Brisbane for this game by 15 points. Now moving on to Super Saturday. Hawthorn v Port. Port are 8 and 9. And Hawthorn 11 and 6. Port beat the Eagles after trailing for most of the game. Hawthorn broke their 4-game winning streak with their loss to Fremantle after leading at 3/4 time. They did nothing, the Hawks. Being their first loss since they played Collingwood. Port Adelaide have now won 4 in a row against Hawthorn, but just really hope Hawthorn should beat Port again after 3 years. Anyways, tipping Hawthorn for this game by 22 points. Now to the twilight game, Sydney v North. Sydney are 8 and 9, winning a close one at St Kilda. Keep their season alive now, 10th still at the moment. And North lost to Melbourne by 36. And Jerry is probably suspended now because injured D's player. North's last win was to Carlton. North kind of stopped playing after like 3/4 time, even though they kicked 4 straight in the last quarter. But anyways, nothing much to say since North are not good. And if Swans want to keep their season alive still, maybe we'll just tip them by 52 points. Now to the last 2 Saturday games. Carlton v Melbourne. They're both 6 and 11, but Blues have more percentage. Blues' last win was in round 14. Melbourne broke their 5-game losing streak with a win over North. They've lost 3 in a row against Carlton. Lost in the semi, nearly won in last year. We were so close, so many times. But I hope we can beat them again after 2 years. Like we had that 6-year win streak, I guess. Anyways, tipping Melbourne by 3 points. And our last Super Saturday game, West Coast v Richmond. Tigers are 4 and 13 with their win over Essendon. Eagles are 1 and 16. They should have got their 2nd win. But yeah. Tigers beat them last time. Yeah, Eagles beat them last year and 2 years ago for Richmond. Yeah. Well, there's not much to say since both of these teams 17th and 18th, but I want the Eagles to get their second win already. And anyways, we will be tipping them by 12 points. And that wraps up Super Saturday. Now we're moving on to the Sunday ticket, Geelong v St Kilda. Geelong are 11 and 6, Saints are 5 and 12. Saints have now lost 5 in a row. Cardi was up second. St Kilda 87, Sydney 92. Oh. Geelong haven't beaten them since round 1 of last year, which means it was 2 in a row for Saints. Well, this year that was because Saints had a good record at one point and they just derailed after round 4. Anyways, tipping Geelong by 43 points. Now moving on to MCG, Collingwood v Fremantle. Collingwood beat them earlier this season in round 9. There was a draw last year. Yeah. Collingwood at 14 and 3. Only just lost to the Suns after a goalless first half. And the Dockers beat the Hawks. Anyways, this game will be tipping Collingwood by 7 points. Now last game, Adelaide v Gold Coast. It's tough. Adelaide are 12 and 5. Suns are 11 and 5. Suns have won 3 in a row alongside the Crows. Crows beat the Dogs. Suns beat the ladder leaders. Suns have won 2 in a row. Crows last beat them in round 21 of 2023. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. Anyways, for this last game, tipping Adelaide by a point. Anyways, these are our predictions for. Please make sure to join my tips copy. There will be a link in the description down below if you want to join. Anyways, thanks for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe for more tips videos.